Have you ever seen that? You know who Cali Muscle is?
You're drinking caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caffeine's natural though.
It's fake stimulants. DJ, who? What'd you say?
No, it's not, dude. Coffee, that's like a natural thing.
That's not coffee. It's literally made out of like a lab.
Goggins pod.
What did you say? Do I know who?
Do you know Cali Muscle? Do you know who that is?
Yes, he did. That dude's wild. He's like on recovery now from like all the steroids he's taken.
Yeah, he did take a lot of steroids. But when I was a kid, dude, he had this video of like he used to do like prison workouts.
Yeah.
Did you see those where he would like eat ramen noodles with it pour a bunch of salt and like mayonnaise and shit on them? He'd be like, "You want to be swole? This is what you got to eat, motherfucker."
And you'd eat that?
Yeah, I would eat a lot of ramen noodles, but whenever people asked him if he was on roids, he'd be like, "Steroids? D-ball? Motherfucker, I don't need no D-ball. I'm the swellest motherfucker on the yard."
Yeah, then now he comes out. He's like, "Man, don't do steroids. It ruined my life."
He's like, "Yeah, dude, I've had actually 3 heart attacks."
Yeah. We rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling. Dude, when he had the first one, he like after he had his first heart attack, he was still taking videos of him eating like KFC and like Popeye's chicken, like crazy meals.
Dude, it's wild.
I used to watch all those guys. The Hodge twins, you know who the Hodge twins are?
Yeah, have you seen him now?
Yeah.
Talk red pill.
Yeah.
Talk about red pill.
They swallowed it, dude.
Dude, I think it's crazy why did everyone like, nah, I didn't take steroids. Like, why was that such a big deal? And it's like, dude, it's like your veins have veins on top of your third muscle coming out of your left. You know what I mean? Like, why does it matter? Why do people care? And like, how do people think they can get away with it? Like, you're not natural. We all know that.
Yeah.
Because they all did. Everybody back then. Think about everybody. Nobody admitted to taking steroids.
Everybody now.
Yeah, but some people kind of admit to it now.
Yeah, it's cool to admit it.
It's more common. Yeah, exactly. Like, man, I got a lot of mental health because I take steroids. Like, oh, we feel bad for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But, dude, yeah, because, I don't know. Like, have you ever heard of Callum Von Moger?
Yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
he played Arnold in that movie.
Yeah, have you seen him now? Like, his life story?
Does he still
Dude,
bodybuild?
Do you know his life story?
No.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, this could be a crazy topic right here by itself. Colin Von Moger was a bodybuilder, obviously.
Yeah.
Influencer or whatever, big name in the industry. Went down a crazy path of like drugs and like.
This is before he started bodybuilding?
No, like
after?
during.
Oh, during.
During, like he would like be coked out on the stage, kind of thing.
Oh shit.
He tore both of his meniscus, like his knees, tore both of them, and tore his bicep in like a matter of a year, right? He comes back after like however long it takes to recover, a year and whatever. Comes back to recover, goes to go like rock climbing with his brother, falls off the cliff, tears both of his knees again.
Oh fuck, dude. Dude, he's way too big to be fucking climbing.
Yeah,
rocks.
exactly, right? So then he goes down a suicidal path. He tried jumping out of the hospital window to kill himself.
Is this like recent, dude?
In the past year or two, yeah.
Holy shit.
Tries like jump out the window to kill himself, and then his brother goes missing, and like his brother ends up like committing suicide. Like, it's a big thing, like about him had this like crazy life going down to like having nothing now.
Bro, is my phone somewhere?
No idea.
Oh, it's right here. Damn, dude. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know how like you look at guys like that and you're like, damn, dude, his life is fucking sick,
amazing,
dude.
right?
Yeah, but really, he's got 2 bum knees.
Well, dude, because Cali Muscle, like, I'm sure you're probably the same way. I don't know about you, but growing up, but like, I was always like, man, wouldn't it be cool to look like that? Wouldn't it be cool to be like that? Like, that dude, he lives that cool life, and it's like really behind the scenes, this guy's struggling.
Yeah, honestly though, well, they like bodybuilders are some of the most insecure people on earth.
Yeah, and all of them go down drugs. Dude, Rich Piana, have you heard of him?
Yeah.
That was a big, like...
He was kind of sick, though, dude. I like Rich.
No, I loved him, right? But have you know the story with him, right? With, like, they think his wife killed him because he, like, went down on, like, the crazy drugs, and he was, like, overdosing on, like, certain, like, steroids. I don't mean overdosing steroids, but he's like doing too much, obviously.
Yeah. I never heard that his wife killed him. I heard
Well,
he
not
definitely
his
overdosed.
wife killed him, but there's videos like on the internet of him like tripping out, like basically passing out, and his wife's like videotaping him laughing, and she makes comments like, "You signed the will, right?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, like it's pretty bad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Rich Piana, he used to have like the 8-hour arm workout.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
He's like, dude, you just spent 8
1,000
hours.
reps. Dude, I saw something of him one time that said, "Go out and buy a 10-pound dumbbell, put it in your room, and I think he said do 100 sets like every 2 minutes for an hour." I'm like,
I mean, dude, you would
What,
get
dude?
swole.
your arms are gonna. Dude, what happened to like rhabdo and like the atrophy of like working out too? Like that's a real thing. You can't like break your muscle down too much.
Yeah, it's real, but I feel like people weren't like it wasn't cool to be like, oh yeah, you could work out too much. Like that's not cool.
No, it's
What's
not.
cool is to fucking get infinitely swole, dude. 100 reps every 2 hours means you're fucking getting yoked.
What are we doing, dude? We need to tell the people what we're doing.
What are we doing?
What time is it?
Oh, dude, it's the Goggins pod.
Was it 4 a.m. right now?
Not really. It's almost 7, but we have lights in here, but we chose to keep them off because make it seem like we're up before everyone else, which we kind of are. Dude, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
But,
No, 100%. On the drive over here, like I was telling you, there was nobody out except for them creepy crawlers on the side of the street begging for money. But
oh, them creepy crawlers.
they're out there, dude.
Oh,
I saw some
dude.
tweakers this morning.
I see a couple of them off the interstate every day. It's
Yeah.
crazy how they coordinate. Well, hold on before I get into another tangent. But this is Sideline Stories. My name is Chandler. This is Tyler. There's a podcast that we just started about two guys. Have you ever been watching a football game or a baseball game and see them guys just standing there not playing? What are they talking about? Probably
This is
something
it.
like this, yeah.
This is it.
Saying shit
The
like
real
this.
talks.
Bro, Rich Piana, bro. Like, dude, he was so sick.
Didn't you want to take steroids when you were growing up? Me too, bro. No, I said that because I'm sitting here looking at you, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What time is it? I was in bed 10, 20 minutes ago. Like, where am I at right now?
I mean, dude, we're getting after, it, dude. I'm fucking rock hard, dude.
I know
Veins
you are.
throbbing.
Nice. All right, guys, that's it for this video today. I'm going home. Dude, what was...
Goggins, dude. You ever saw that video? Well, like, we could talk about shit that David Goggins has done for days, but he did the 4 miles every 4 hours for 4 days or something, like maybe it was a week. I don't know.
Dude, that's just wild. I mean...
Could you think of it? Like, what the fuck? How do you do anything else but that for 4 days?
The part of Goggins I don't understand is that we're all normal people, right? We have a job, you got to eat, you have a social life. You know, I get it. He had a hard life. He went through the Navy SEAL. He's kind of dedicated his life to like this motivational whatever. But at what point do you say, this sucks? Like, I really, like, I know this is like the most anti-Goggins shit ever, but like,
Dude, what, yeah, I'm about to say, what do you say, dude? This is Goggins pod.
but like, at what point are you literally like, all right, dude, I ran 85 miles today. Tomorrow I'm gonna sleep in, get some rest, so I don't stop. 'Cause you heard the backwaters video story of him like pissing blood.
Oh, yeah.
Both of his shins are broken.
Everybody has, yeah.
Like,
What's
sure-
like 200-mile race?
Yeah, like, dude, okay, like that's cool, right? You're a hard ass motherfucker, but now tomorrow you got to deal with your dick hurting, your shins are broken. Like,
Yeah, no, but his body like is fucked.
oh, 100%. Have you seen him with the shirt off?
Well, yeah, that's all his videos over this show.
Yeah, but next time you see the shirt, like look closely to him. You can see because he's got like a torn pec, a torn bicep, torn shoulder. You can see it. Like he's like twisted around, shoulders missing muscles, chest is kind of sagging down a little bit.
Oh,
It's like,
shit.
how is that comfortable? How are you enjoying your life?
Did you hear on Rogan when he had to get meniscus surgery? Like his meniscus was too hard that his meniscus broke
Yes,
the night. I mean, that's kind of cool though.
You know, I think we talked about this in a podcast before. People are born to do things. Like he was born to be a hard motherfucker. Like, I'm not saying you can't be, But there's certain things that he talks about that like most people can't do. Like we'll never be able to do, no matter how hard they train. Like he just.
Yeah, but that's like, I think that's the opposite of like what he preaches. Though, is like you can do it. You just have to be fucking get hard.
I disagree with that. I think anybody can go out and be a marathon runner, but nobody can run a. Not you can't just have anybody because dude, for that Bad Waters training, he didn't train for it.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking psycho.
He just got up and ran 200 miles. Yeah. Not everybody can do that. Some people's bodies are physically going to break down.
He did it at like 240 too.
Like their bodies are physically going to stop. Go get a 240 guy on the side of the road. Walk. Hey man, let's go run 200 miles. Okay, let's go try it. After 5 miles, you're probably going to.
Dude, it sucks. Apart. I'm probably about 235 right now. After I run 1 mile, my body is like, all right, dude, like how long are we doing this for? Because like this is fucking terrible.
And then it's always the next day. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like that's what I don't understand sometimes about Goggins is like what does he feel like the next day? Dude, if I run a mile right now and go get a good workout in, tomorrow I'm going to be sore. I'm going to be hurting.
Yeah.
Like it's going to hurt. I'm going to need some extra electrolytes, some extra protein because like I'm hurting today.
Yeah. No, facts.
See, that's why, like, if I'm being honest, I think Goggins is a corny ass dude. I think he's corny.
Yeah.
Now, I think he's very motivational.
Have you seen the videos of people making fun of him?
Yes.
Those are funny.
Now, I think he's very motivational. I think he's very, like he's definitely helped me get out of bed some mornings type of thing.
Yeah.
I think his mindset is right. But the stuff he does, like, you still have to live a normal life.
That's the thing. He doesn't have to go to work though.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. I said the same thing, dude. He doesn't go to work. You know that story I told you about Cameron Haynes? Like what the fuck? He runs a half marathon at lunch when he's at work. Like what, dude? Who does that? Like, you know, Goggins has a story about him being late to Thanksgiving dinner because he was running. Like, dude,
that's so sick.
you could have ran an hour earlier or an hour after, or you could have waited till tomorrow. Like, I feel like you still have to live your normal life.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's true. I don't think he exaggerates like.
No, he doesn't.
Shit, he says though. Have you seen the video where he's like, how do you run for day or what is it? How do you run for hours and hours? And he looks at him, he goes, days.
Yeah. I have seen that. You know, because I will tell you. I think we had this conversation. The one thing I really enjoy, because it helped me get out of bed this morning, is when he talks about taking souls. Like, it's kind of corny, kind of funny, but it makes sense. He talks about when he was in Navy SEAL training, when he's out running, he thinks to himself, you know, it's that story of like, remember I told you, he's running in like Arizona. It's like 110 degrees outside, middle of the summertime, middle of the day. And this guy pulls up to him in a car and says, "What are you doing out here? It's hot. Why are you running?" He goes, "'Cause you're not." Like, you know what I mean? Like he just enjoys doing things that you don't do.
Yeah.
That's what gets him hard in the mornings.
Well, I think gets him hard. But I think like he hates it too. Why? Mm-hmm. He does it. I guess he does it. Well, he always says like it's bigger than him, which it kind of is bigger than him. And like now he's created this like this Goggins character, and so many people like you just watched David Goggins videos
this morning. Yeah, I had to.
Yeah,
which is what I'm saying. Like his mindset is right, but the stuff he does, that's just kind of like I don't like. I guess what I'm saying is that like you can still be a hard dude, you can still train hard and have a normal life.
Yeah,
you know, you don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. on a Sunday. Every weekend.
Yeah.
Make sure it's right too, so we're not having Mississippi State play Florida State again, dude.
Well, that wasn't about. That was like, for some reason, the file like I couldn't transfer it over. But
I was watching that, and I'm like, oh, he put some of his highlight videos on here.
No,
and I was like, what the hell is this, dude? What am I watching?
It's just old highlights. Hey, we got copyright strike.
I thought we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
I figured we would. I was gonna say, I'm like, what the hell are you thinking, dude? Just putting up random videos on there.
Well, we're not gonna make any money anyway. That's why I didn't care. But
you don't know.
You're right.
It's given our viral video.
Yeah. But no, to go back to what we were talking about, how does someone like Goggins, like, how do you have a wife? How do you have children and like just be fucking running miles all the time? I guess he doesn't give a fuck about that.
I don't know, dude, because you know
He has been married though.
I think he's married right now. Does he have children?
No, I don't think so.
It's kind of
If
a
he
waste.
does, he keeps them like hidden. Yeah, I about to say, dude, he needs to get a gene pool going.
I have a note here that I wrote down about how like you can't trust anybody. Everybody lies. Everybody scams for money. You never know it's legit anymore.
You feel like you're not a trusting person?
No, not at all. I feel like I 100% have boundaries. My walls are up.
I feel like I'm too trusting.
That might be your problem. If I figured it out. Because, you know, David Goggins, right? How does he have a wife? I saw a video of Andrew Tate actually last night making fun of a guy for proposing to his wife. And he was like, man, that is so soft. This guy's a pussy. And it's like, bro, like what? Like that's everybody.
Andrew Tate, some of the stuff he says, I feel like, is to get a rise out of people.
It's
though.
fake. That's what I'm saying. Like it's all a scam. It's all a big whatever. That's why I keep thinking like, now there is stories, but like, do you believe Goggins really does what he preaches?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
dude, that's one dude I would never waver on.
100%. And there is stories.
Yeah.
Like I think who was it? I think is it Rogan talking about like, yeah, dude, the lights turned off, the camera stopped rolling, and this man went and did 1,000 pull-ups. Like he just did it.
Yeah,
because like he's really about that. Like he really lives that life.
Before the podcast, it's kind of sick. Dude, I should have done something like that. Dude, I should have been in here doing sit-ups when you walked up. Yeah. Hey, RJ, you ready for the pod?
Like what is it? The prison workout? You do like a burpee and you hit your stomach. But no, I mean, like I said, that's kind of a topic I was thinking because who do you believe anymore? And as a young, I feel like this is kind of the overall background of what our podcast is around. As a young adult, a 20-year-old male trying to survive in this world, you know, we've talked about social media, we talked about whatever, being an entrepreneur. At what point, and this is what I like about Goggins, at what point do you say, I got to believe in myself and just believe what I got to do? Or do you get motivated by someone else? Do you go out and do something else that what someone else is talking about, someone else is saying to do for you? Does that make sense? Like,
well, I feel like that's necessary though, because I feel like your internal motivation will run out at some point, and sometimes you need the external motivation.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but what I'm saying is that like,
or maybe it's the other way around.
No, I 100% agree. Like, there's like as a young adult, you're not gonna be motivated every single day. You're gonna think I'm just gonna go drink tonight, go sleep with that girl. But at what point do you say, I need to go watch Goggins to help me get through this day?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, dude, I've had days like it. Especially, man, you have a long day at work. Especially if you do like something like we do, like work, 10-hour days at least. Like, dude, you're fucking tired, and you still come home and work out. Like, that's when I'll find myself playing a lot of Goggins stuff, because you can get through it if you can like get that little like head rush.
You need that one little kick. Yeah.
He's like, okay, fuck it, dude. I'm outside. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm already
go
here.
to the gym.
Yeah. Well, I like that because, especially like now when the heat's been really getting to me. I mean, me and our guy had a rough go yesterday. Old man had a rough go.
Yeah.
We did some things that were rough yesterday. I ended up going home early because of it. Me and him both got sent home early. But I came home and I'm sitting on the couch. Actually, you called me and I sat on the couch and fell asleep.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep and I'm thinking to myself, dude, am I going to sleep the rest of today? One thing I love about like motivational guys, Jocko said something one time that really stuck with me.
Yeah.
And he says, that one day that you say, I'm just going to sleep in, I'm going to take this day off, turns into 2 days, turns into 3 days, turns into tomorrow's workouts being pretty shitty. If you can just get up and go into the gym and mess around and just be there, you might accidentally get a good pump in. You might accidentally have a good workout. But if you never go, you're never going to even come close to that, right?
Yeah.
So I ended up waking up yesterday, drank some water, put some gum in my mouth, said, fuck it, I'm just going to go to the gym and just see if I can do something. End up having a great workout. Like, fantastic. Because it was that mindset of, like, I'm already here. I might as well do something. I've already done 3 sets. Might as well do 4 or 5. I've already done 12 reps. Might as well do 15 reps. I've already done this weight. Might as well do that weight. I might as well do one more. And it ended up being like, that was a great workout. Today where it sucked. Worst day of my life. Turns into a great workout.
Dude, that's kind of... The perceived difficulty of things before you do them is always way different from how it actually is.
We talked about that. Remember
Yeah.
in our deleted pod, like anxiety is just the fear of what's about to happen, not what's really gonna happen.
Yeah, but your workout's actually never that bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worse than you think
Oh,
it's going to be.
Hell yeah. But even still, like, how good do you feel after a long day? You get in the gym, have a terrible workout, but you still do something, right? You end up having a good workout, whatever it is, and you're done with it. You're laying down at bed at night thinking, I accomplished today. Like, that's such a good feeling.
No, that is a great feeling. It's
Compared
the best feeling.
to not working out, laying in bed going, man, I've missed my workout today. Should I go right now? Should I go early in the morning? Should I do 2 tomorrow? Like, that's the worst thing in the world.
Dude, I had such a shitty workout on Thursday. Fucking made me upset.
Really.
But it was because I sat here and watched TikTok for fucking 25 minutes, and then I was like, okay, well, let's go now.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, by that point, I just wasn't motivated. I was out there just going through the motions, dude. I basically just wasted an hour. Like, I was lifting, but
Do you meditate?
I haven't been that good about it here lately, but I try to.
So one thing I've really like incorporated in my everyday life is if you do something hard, meditate for 5 minutes before that hard thing, before you're rock solid, point in the air, meditate, masturbate, baby. It's the way of life.
I think that's the best way to meditate, dude.
But no, seriously, if you got something hard going on, meditate for 5 minutes. Take a second, sit in the car, sit on the couch, put some headphones on, put some waterfall in the background, just meditate for 5 minutes. And I promise you to get your mind right. Because I'm the same way. You go to look on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and then try to go to the gym right after, it's not going to work. You're going to have a terrible, at least first half of the workout until Goggins comes on, you get motivated.
Yeah.
But lately I've been sitting down, and I close my eyes, and I play this like bird chirping waterfall, very soothing. To be honest, it's kind of like what this is like. This sounds right here, like this soothing white noise. Kind of get
dude.
sleepy.
I'd be knocked out in here, dude.
Yeah, and then you just meditate, and you think to yourself, like, why am I working out right now? What do I want to accomplish? What are my goals? Where do I see myself in 5 years? And all of a sudden it gets that spark of like, fuck yeah, let's go work out right now.
Oh, nice, dude.
I'm telling you, dude, give it a try.
I'd have to take my dick to my leg, dude, after that. If I started thinking about shit like that.
Coming out my sock right now. No, but I mean, dude, like, for all our listeners out there, just try it.
Colby and Austin.
Try it, man. Like,
Austin actually did listen to it. He told me yesterday.
did he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's like, dude, I listened to all of them. I was like,
Man.
yeah. I was like, damn, dude.
But I mean, I'm a big believer in, because you don't realize, dude, the hardest dudes in the world, David Goggins. No,
I mean, he is the hardest.
No,
Why we name anybody
that's
else?
it. No, but I was thinking about. I lost it. Like Navy SEALs is what I was thinking of. You know, what's his name? The guy who killed Osama bin Laden, Robert O'Neill.
Yeah.
He talks about before he went on a mission, like on the helo ride, like, you know, in the helicopter, geared up, on the way to the mission, he would count to 1,000. He would count to 1,000. And by him counting to 1,000, focusing on his breath, focusing on his thoughts, to kind of get his mind right, to go run into a building where there's guys with guns pointing at him, about to take him out.
Damn.
Like, the hardest dudes in the world meditate. You got to wake up in the morning, take some deep breaths, focus on your breathing, get your mind right, and conquer the day.
That's a fact, dude. Have you ever just sat down like for hours and hours and just sat there and thought? That can be a wild experience too. Like, not even a 20-minute meditation. I'm talking like 2 hours of just sitting there.
Just sitting there
thinking.
What are
dude.
you doing for 2 hours?
That's just it. You just sit there and just let your thought, like, if you like.
I do it every night, staring at the wall.
Dude, when I get home, I just sit right here. But no, when you sit down like that for a long time, your thoughts start running wild, and after an hour, everything like just slows down in your mind and you can really start to think clearly. It's a great experience, honestly.
I don't know if I could do that. My OCD's too bad, but that is kind of a wild trip.
You can, dude. Put your phone like outside of your room. You'd be surprised how much shit you think about.
Yeah. Which, speaking of phones, man, I got to get rid of mine.
Oh, no, that's a good place to pause because I have to go blow my nose. What's up, y'all? We had to take a little intermission to go to the bathroom. Appreciate y'all if y'all are still listening. And back to the real extraordinary people out there. Like Wim Hof.
Oh, man, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I was just watching videos of him like right before you came over here.
Really?
Dude, he's changed people's lives. Like his breathing technique.
It's the power of meditation. I mean,
damn, yeah.
It's literally what he's doing. He's meditating at a different level.
Yeah.
He's wild.
He's
wild. He's also one of those guys I don't know if I fully believe everything.
I just knew that you were going to say that. Because when you were talking about earlier how you don't believe everybody but Goggins, I was like, yeah, he doesn't believe Wim Hof.
I don't know, dude. It's hard to, because like you just said, when do you live? If you're constantly dedicating your life to this lifestyle, does he just not have a normal life?
Maybe that is living for him, dude. Maybe he doesn't need to go. He doesn't need a woman. He doesn't need to go out. Like, that is the ultimate enlightenment to him.
You might have just changed his whole world.
Yeah.
Maybe what we perceive as normal is really like the wrong.
That's what I'm saying. He's looking at us like, dude, what the fuck are y'all doing?
They don't live?
I'm saying, like, why are you not breathing, dude? Like, you're not trying to get close to God? You're just out here just breathing willy-nilly?
Man, dude. Man, what a change. You just opened up my eyes. You just motivated me.
Oh, yeah.
Because, dude, I was going to say that.
Goggins pod.
Yeah. What I was about to say is, I'm so over my phone, but you can't get rid of it. You just can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I don't know about you, but I got sisters all over the country, and I got my mother and dad in another state. I can't just get rid of my phone. Like, I need that FaceTime, phone calls. But like, social media is so addicting. Your phone is so addicting. It distracts you from life. Have you ever seen your screen time on your phone?
Yeah.
Imagine,
What do you average, like, per week?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Probably 7 hours.
7?
Yeah.
I'm usually around 5 to 6.
Yeah. Which is embarrassing, to be honest with you. It's embarrassing. Have you heard that thought of, like, if you could just take that 7 hours and put it into a different task, you could probably make more money. You could probably be smarter. You could probably, have a different hobby. You could probably have a better relationship. Like, you take that 7 hours you look on your phone and put every second, every minute into something else.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the power of boredom. Like, just sitting there, looking at the wall for 2 hours. Eventually, you're going to be like, dang, why am I not doing this?
Yeah.
Like, I should be doing this right now. Like, I'm so bored. Why don't I just work on the shit that I always say I'm going to, but never do? And
I think that's the biggest problem with society, the people that live in this world, is everything is so easy and everything is so, reachable. It is right in front of our eyes, but nobody does it.
Yeah.
Nobody does the necessary things they need to do to be successful. Now there's those freaks, the 1%, right, that do it, the Goggins, the Jockos, the Wim Hofs. But why is not everybody like that?
You think Wim Hof's a 1%er?
Yeah, 100%.
Or is it 2 or 3%?
He might be a 5%.
Just playing. No, he's definitely 1%er.
You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. Like,
don't you want to experience shit like that? Like, have ever you wanted to go live with monks or go live in the Amazon?
No, 100%. Monks is something I thought about. Monk is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know what being a monk really like entails, right? Of like, you don't do anything. You pray for 24 hours a day. You don't speak. You don't you barely eat. You barely drink water. You just sit in a church and pray for 24 hours.
That's crazy.
And
man, this shit, you'll probably go on like a like a psychedelic experience, honestly. Like, if you just sit there for that long.
It's the Batman story. Batman was a monk, right? Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
and he ended up training with the guy to become this like ninja or something. And then now he's Batman. But 100%, dude, what could you accomplish if you were just to take a week and just sit here, breathe and think?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Especially because your brain is not getting that instant dopamine, which is like your motivation.
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting that motivation hit all the time, because anytime you look at your phone, you're like, oh yeah, like internally I feel like your brain is like, okay, we just did something. You know what I mean? I just got my reward. But if you don't give it a reward for 24 hours, you kidding me, dude? I'd be fucking cleaning the walls. I'd be doing so much shit.
Which
be dusting the fucking blinds. I've never dusted a blind in my life.
I don't want to get too deep in this. I think you kind of understand what I'm talking about a little bit. You ever been through something real hard in your life? Something that really kind of broke you down, and you realize, like, why have I not done that? Why have I not done, and that's why they, okay, I'm rambling. That's why they say, like, you want to get in shape, go date a girl that's out of your league, so she breaks up with you, because you know she's going to break up with you, and you're going to be heartbroken. That's how you get in shape. Because it takes that, like, you're kind of down bad to be like,
that's a crazy motivator to
no,
get in
dude,
shape.
If you think about it though, you want to get in shape, right? Go date a girl. Go find a way to trick a girl that's way out of your league. You know she's gonna break up with you. When she does, you will turn into some psycho animal that gets shits done. At least for a short period of time. It's almost proven. Every young man goes through a heartbreak and turns into an absolute beast.
That's how you become the ultimate Sigma male.
Ultimate Sigma male, right?
You start taking videos of you smoking a cigar.
I don't know about you, but I'm definitely that person. Like, when there's been a hardship when it came to sports or school or job or relationships, whatever it is, I'll clean the house the next day. Because it gives me that mindset of like, man, I'm just a lazy ass piece of shit. I'm worth nothing. I hate this. I think too much. I get in my own head and I start doing hard shit.
Yeah.
Now, it only lasts for so long before you need that phone, before you need that, like, the extra, motivator. But I feel like I really do believe like that's how you go through life. Like, you have to go through hard shit. If we're getting real motivational here, you have to go through something tough.
Sounds
and
like
hard.
we are. This is the Goggins.
This is the Goggins. We might as well roll with it. But like, you have to go through something tough and hard to do something great and amazing. Like, you can't just do it. You have to have a reason why and have to understand why you're doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just said, like, if we really are getting like serious here, if you sit here on the couch and stare at the wall for 2 hours and you say, I'm gonna start cleaning the wall. Why are you doing that? Because you feel like you need to. You feel like, why am I not clean? Why have I never cleaned the wall before? Why am I not doing it now? Because you realize that, like, you're so distracted in life that, like, these are things you should be doing every day.
Yeah.
And I know I'm rambling a lot, but you said something to me too one time that kind of changed my life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Well, obviously it didn't change your life.
Man, what was I going to say? That kind of made me mad.
Think it changed your life and you forgot?
Yeah, because I think I saw that thing light up and I started thinking about this is so early in the morning, bro. I don't know what's going on.
This is the Goggins
It's getting
pod.
too hard, too quick.
Hey, when you guys think you're going hard, we're going harder. I got to work after this.
Have fun with that. Let me think a second. What was I saying?
Well, I better say, you're about to go work out?
Yeah, 10 a.m. though.
Dude, have you ever heard of the Hazda tribe?
Who?
The Hazda tribe in Tanzania? Dude, you want to talk about going to live to do some hard shit? This is like an African tribe that still hunts baboons and shit for their food. Like, they still live in a village. They run the woodlands. Yeah, dude, look them up. You never heard of them? What's his name? David Cho. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He, like, lived with them for a couple months. But they get the whole tribe together and they hunt these baboons, right? Like, that's what they eat is baboons. Like, they eat the brains, the eyes.
Really?
Yes, dude. And so this David Cho guy, he was really depressed. He's like an artist. He was on drugs and stuff. He goes out there and lives with these guys. And he was talking to him. He was like, what was the happiest day of your life? And he said every single person from the tribe was like, the happiest day of my life is when I killed a baboon and fed my whole village. Like, that was the happiest day.
Because they loved him, probably.
Well, yeah, they loved him, but it's just like... and he's also said, like, they were always cracking jokes, and everybody was so happy. But they're literally hunting for food, and they don't shower, and they don't have, like, clean water.
I think it's that brotherhood, boy and girl, whatever it is, but it's that, like, the brotherhood of, like, we're all out here for each other.
Exactly. And it's like, dude, they're not on fucking phones. Like,
no.
Like, they're out there killing baboons.
Bro, if you want to get real here for a second, without us getting demonetized or whatever, I do believe all the crime, all the crazy terrorists, whatever, it's because of social media. You don't think so?
So I don't think social media is the source of crime. No,
not necessarily the source, not the source. But let me ask you this. I'm trying to think of the words without getting too weird. I don't know what we can say, what we can't say. We're not that big yet. I don't know if it even matters. But
well, we were talking about gays last time.
Can't have them.
What a 180. We went from red pill to...
If you take someone that shoots up a school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is probably more than 50% of their motive is because they're bullied, and like, there was one, I can't remember what it was. I don't really care to bring light to it, because that's 100% the problem. And this whole problem is, this guy said one time, he said, people don't know who I am, but now they will always remember me of who I was. Because he knows that, like, social media blew it up, and so now he went from a kid that was getting bullied to a kid that's on national news and is going to be remembered in history now. There's been many like civil terrorists. Like, I'm not talking like foreign countries coming over here, but like people in the U.S. doing terrorist attacks. Shooting up police, whatever it is. Schools, whatever it is, like causing damage and harm. A lot of them say, the guy from the Orlando shooting in Vegas, the Vegas shooter, talked about he wanted to feel important.
That's crazy.
And that, I'm telling you, and it's because of like the fame. I've been saying from day one, you want to get rid of, or not get rid of. This is a hard topic here, but slow down the amount of crime rate when it comes to these mass shootings like that. Don't publicize it. Don't talk about it. You don't talk about it, no one's going to care. People go into these places saying, like, man, I can't wait.
How do you not talk about something like that, though?
What is there to talk about?
I mean...
But, like... here's my thing.
I do see what you're saying,
Maybe you say, like, a terrible tragedy happened here. We want to remember these people and put the list of people that died. That's it. You don't say John Smith is the reason he's the one who did this. Let's go find his motive. It's who's the guy that stabbed all the college students in like Iowa or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
He literally said his motive was he can prove how corrupt like TV is and all that kind of stuff is, and he's gonna prove that he can get away with murder. He did that on purpose because he was a criminal justice major.
Oh,
wow.
He
went and studied law, and he was gonna prove. Yeah, look, that's a crazy story. That's a whole conspiracy. He did that almost on purpose.
I would say I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know? Okay, so this guy, the guy that killed her, right?
Yeah.
He was a criminal justice major, and his motive behind this whole thing, he's like left notes like that. His motive behind this whole thing was that he wants to prove how he can basically drag this out and almost get it. I think that's still going on a little bit. I think he is being, you think he's guilty, but he wanted to see if he can go around and prove that he like didn't kill these people.
He wanted to prove that he couldn't kill him?
No, that he didn't. Like, he won't be proven guilty. Like, he can get away with it.
So they prove him guilty?
Not yet. It's still going on.
No way.
It's been like what, almost a year, 2 years? It's still going on.
Holy shit.
They're having another.
How do you hear that, though? How do you hear him say that and still not prove him guilty? Well, I guess it's a long trial, but...
No, he's not. He hasn't said that. That's just like the conspiracy behind it.
Oh.
Because so there's certain things that he did that it's almost like he wanted to get caught.
Oh.
There were certain cameras set up. I'm probably so wrong, so I hope no one watches this and actually push, but I'm pretty sure it's my knowledge. I know there was like cameras set up in that town, and he would drive by the cameras and like look at the cameras on purpose. And he did this like weird route right in his car, by all these like cameras and like that, like whatever weird route. And the day he killed these girls, he did that exact same route. So he was almost trying to get caught. He wanted them to know exactly what he was doing. It's a weird conspiracy, but I think it's 100% like because of the fame we give people of like social media. He wants to be the next Ted Bundy. He wants like there's psychopaths out there.
Yeah, he'll be famous forever.
They're gonna make a Netflix movie about me.
Yeah.
I hate my life. Watch this. Like there's just psychopaths out there like that.
No, that's true, dude. That's crazy. I saw a video the other day of a guy who hijacked a plane. Have you seen that video?
No.
He hijacked a plane. He made sure there was no passengers on it, but the air traffic control guy was talking to him. He's like, "Why did you do this? What is the reason for this?" He's like, "Man, I'm just a mentally fucked up guy who's just, I've just had enough." And he's like fucking laughing about it. He's like, "Man, I'm going to do a barrel roll and fucking just go ahead and lights out." And he like...
You got away with it?
No, he didn't get away with it. He fucking crashed the plane, dude. He killed himself.
Oh, I think I have seen that. He went to an airport and grabbed a plane.
Yeah.
I have seen that. Yeah, no. I have seen that. I thought you were talking about I should sound like a commercial plane. I think I have seen that.
They were talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just fucked up, but I just wanted to get one last ride before I go ahead and end it."
Speaking of planes, let's get a little crazy here.
Snakes on a plane? Have you seen that?
Yes. Good movie. These motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking... You believe in aliens, right?
From planes.
You believe in aliens, right?
Yes.
Do you know about... How much time ago?
We're going to do an hour, so we got some time. Go ahead.
Have you heard about the Malaysian Airlines, the plane that went missing? Like, was it 5-10 years ago? You heard of that, right?
Conspiracy pod, dude. Let's go. Yeah, no, I haven't heard about it.
You haven't heard of that?
I need to start looking up shit like this.
Well, this is on the news. This is what I'm talking. Maybe I'm the fucking culprit of this whole thing.
I haven't watched the news in 10 years.
There we go. All right.
I'm beyond the woods.
But it's like still on social media though. So there was a plane, this Malaysian Airlines or like that. That you know how like every plane has like the black box that like it's a radar. You can detect it even if the plane goes down. You can detect where it's at all times.
Yeah.
This plane went in the air and they had it on the radar, and all of a sudden it just stopped. The plane was off the radar. The plane never landed to where it's supposed to land. And to this day, like 10 years later, let me find out when it was. They have not yet found this plane. They cannot find it. Now, there's conspiracies that have been recently coming out stating there's UFO sightings around the plane.
Huh. He says Malaysian plane.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell it.
I don't either. Google got us.
It was in 2014, almost 10 years ago.
Oh, that was in 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we can get in that kind of shit. Did you see the hoopla about a UFO flying around super fast on like Navy cameras?
Yeah.
It was so fast they couldn't see it, but
Yeah.
it was literally like U.S. military technology.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
What's his name? Johnny Harris. He's a YouTuber. He goes deep into this kind of stuff. He's actually really good. But it looked crazy though, and then the way on the news they were hyping it up. They're like, it was unidentified at this time. It's hard to catch on our cameras. You know what I'm saying? Kind of alluding to the fact that it's like something.
Yeah.
But it was literally U.S. military stuff.
Yeah, okay, but going off, you're gonna believe what you see.
Yeah,
People are thinking, "Fuck, there's fucking aliens!" Like, oh my god,
hell yeah,
they're freaking out. You gotta.
Hey, what was it that happened? It was like early this year. The lasers and shit that people were seeing in the sky.
Well, remember
that was in like Arizona, right?
Remember the Texas one? There was a 911 call of this guy from Texas, and he's like, "There's something just crashed in my backyard. There's a tall figure staring at me right now." And the cop showed up, and they said, "Dude, it just got in this thing and just flew away."
That kind of shit I don't believe though.
I know, but I'm saying like that happens all the time. I feel like.
Yeah.
But no,
dude, trying to be famous.
You got to look at this plane. It's trippy, and the fact that nobody. I want you to realize something. We have found, or allegedly, we found the most wanted man in the entire world. This big old globe. We found him, and you mean to tell me
there's a conspiracy about that too? There's a conspiracy about everything, dude.
But you mean to tell me we can't find this plane that has a device in there that is made to, no matter what happens, you will always be able to track this plane. And we can't find it. It just disappeared. Not like it crashed anywhere. It just disappeared to this day.
But there's multiple, I mean, what is that shit called? What is the fucking, the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, that shit's happened before. It's happened all the time.
When?
Planes and ships going through the Bermuda Triangle that disappear.
I see what you're saying. But they still find them.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They're still like, oh my God, 5 years later, we found the plane in the side of a mountain.
Oh yeah.
They have not found this plane at all. And it didn't go through the Bermuda Triangle.
Went through the Malaysian Triangle.
The Malaysian Triangle.
I don't know, man. Some of that stuff is hard to differentiate between propaganda and what's real. Cause it's like The Boy Who Cried Wolf. You hear about planes disappearing and shit all the time, aliens all the time. Like after a while, it just becomes background noise. But so when something actually happens, like no one's gonna believe it anyway.
But just to keep reiterating what I'm saying, I think it's the reason people do certain things, as in like the reason why people talk about it, because one person got famous off of talking about it. So this guy wants to get famous. He starts talking about it. This guy starts talking about it. How many? Name like a big worldwide event. You go look that up on YouTube. How many videos are there of every person talking about that? Because everyone wants a piece of the cake. Everyone wants to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where I feel like, if we want to wrap this all around,
that's literally what we're doing right now.
No, 100%, dude. I mean, like this is literally, but we're more real. I feel like this is the one thing I will say. We're more real about this stuff. We're keeping it organic. We're keeping it real. We're not scripting this. We're not.
Hell yeah, dude. No supplements.
Yeah, we're not saying like, hey man, we're not gonna talk about this. We're gonna make sure you talk about this because we don't want the gays to know that we're talking about it.
For real, dude. D-ball. I'm the smallest motherfucker in the yard.
But like to wrap this all around, like when it comes to, like social media. Like the David Goggins out there, the Cameron Haynes, the Jockos, like they're great and all, but like I guess what I'm trying to say is you got to believe what you got to believe, what you want to believe. You got to stick to something and keep your morals in check and believe that. Ride with it. Don't go twisting around because other people say other things.
Ultimately, that's the only thing you can truly believe is what you experience.
You have to. You're the only one that sees your eyelids at night when you close. You know what I mean? Like. You close your eyes, you're the only ones that can see it.
Unless it's David Goggins. I believe anything that motherfucker says.
Anything. But he said he speaks a lot of hard facts there. But
he also has proof, which, like, it's different from someone. If someone who's that fucking real says something and is, like, certified real, like, you're going to believe what they say.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just a podcaster who's fucking spewing bullshit all the time, like, I don't know. Like,
but remind me of something. Let me ask you this, dude, because this has been something that's been on my mind lately. You got a guy, and I don't know if you've been seeing this lately. You got a guy that has a big following, has a lot of like hard facts and prove that he's very successful. And I don't know if you've seen this, but this is happening a lot. It's like the big trend. They come out with like a giveaway, $1 million giveaway, a truck giveaway. You can buy a trip to me to come meet me and come right around, and I'll give you $10,000 cash in a backpack. Is that real? Do you believe that guy? Or is he just doing that for the fame and the clout?
Wait, say it again. Like that he's going to do a giveaway?
So I'll give you an example. You know Cam Hanes, right?
Yeah.
Cam Hanes is giving away a truck. He's giving away a $150,000 loaded out truck.
He's like actually doing that?
Actually doing it, like right now. He's giving away a truck. He's giving away a $150,000 truck with a backpack in the truck full of $10,000 cash.
Yeah.
Is that real?
I think it's real. That's the ultimate
actually going to give it away?
I mean, YouTubers should do that all the time.
Exactly. Is he actually going to give it away? This guy that you trust, he's got a hard facts.
I think he will. I don't know Cameron Hanes that well, but do you know who Danny Duncan is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does shit like that. But he always films. He'd be like, I'm giving away a Tesla.
But does he say, hey, man, here's your Tesla? And then the video cuts, hey, man, I appreciate you. Here's $1,000 cash. I need that Tesla back.
Yeah, I guess there's no way to know. But man, everybody's got a phone. And everybody's able to film shit and like.
But you don't see it anywhere.
Yeah, but if he did that, I feel like someone, because I definitely would. If they're going to give me a Tesla and be like, actually, dude, this was just for a video. See ya, skirt. I'd be like, Danny Duncan, just pull up and fucking.
But at the same time, wouldn't you say, Danny Duncan just gave me a Tesla. I'm going to videotape this so I can get my clout. Show everybody, hey, look at this Tesla I got from Danny Duncan.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I got a crazy story. Fish. Remind me.
But that's the ultimate scheme, though. Like, people do that all the time. Do
all
the
the
giveaways.
Time. And you never know if they're real or not.
One of Danny Duncan's giveaways right now is buy something from my website this month, and then you might get a smart car that I'm giving away. He's literally doing that right now. But like, think about the money. He's probably already made the money to buy that smart car twice over. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like,
and that makes sense because he's gonna make money off of you buying stuff.
Yeah.
So he says for every dollar you get as an entry, so people are gonna spend $100.
And nobody wins a fucking, or one person wins it.
Yeah.
But he's already paid for it. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Listen to this. Have you seen that video of the girl that goes on the plane and she swears there's an NPC on the plane and she gets off the plane because of it?
No, but that sounds hilarious.
Dude, so there's a video going. And of course there's a video, right? I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know if I'm that guy that posts a video or that takes a video. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like this. She's on the video. She is bawling, crying, cussing, yelling, going, everybody on this plane is going to die. Everybody needs to get off this plane. That person's not real. It's a fake person.
Like out loud?
Out loud. Like it's like, they're like trying to take off. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
They're trying to take off. And she's like, screaming, like, get me off this fucking plane right now. That person's not real. Right? So listen to this. She goes this whole spiel about this, gets arrested because it's illegal. You can't do that. You can't like be on a plane and accuse someone for because then you start thinking, is she into something? We need to like what do you call it? Interrogate her.
Yeah.
But she then
the dude just like
the dude's probably like
he's like drinking his coffee. What are you talking?
Like what'd you say to me? They're talking about me. He takes his headphones off.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine being that guy. It's like what? How am I not real? If I was that guy, I'd be like. You imagine? But okay, here, listen to this. She then, 2 days after the whole event, she has a website now. She has all social media: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. She has like GoFundMe set up, everything, and all of her thing is like her dressed up nice, and she's like, I just wanted to say like I apologize. I'm going through a hard mental part of my life. I like everybody needs to feel bad for me. So the whole conspiracy is the guy videotaping her. Is it someone that she knows? And did they kind of set this up going, hey, listen, we're going to start something crazy. When you hear me whistle 3 times, I'm going to get up and start acting a fool. I want you to videotape it. And this is how we're going to start my clout as the crazy bitch on the plane.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense, dude.
It doesn't blow past you, right? Like that's something you think would probably happen.
Or she actually really saw an NPC and the government came in and was like, you need to fucking say you got a mental illness. Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
be saying that shit. I don't care.
Tell everybody you're stupid.
Yeah,
I almost said the R word, but
but even like to go off of that, even if you did, because you know how everybody says Mark Zuckerberg's a lizard person.
Yeah.
Even if you did see a lizard person, even if you could prove it, if you had the evidence, I mean, it's gonna get. I feel like it's gonna get censored, dude. Like the government don't want you to see that
No.
shit, dude.
No,
And then they definitely don't want you to post it.
100%. No.
So it's like, how can you believe? I don't know, man. Alex Jones has built a whole career off shit like
Alex
this.
Jones, dude. That guy's an alien himself. He's from out of this world.
No, he is, dude.
That's funny.
That's funny. Me and Austin were talking about Bohemian Grove and MK Ultra yesterday.
Yeah.
We were talking about how super high ups in this company, because the company we work for, like the high ups make a fucking shit ton of money.
Stupid.
We were like, dude, once you get to that level, like someone from Bohemian Grove is gonna come like approach you.
Pray.
Yeah, exactly.
To the Illuminati.
Be like, sir, you're invited. Got a couple of Taiwanese boys this year. Gonna have some fun.
Which might make sense, but
Yeah, man. We don't know.
oh yeah,
Goggins pod. That's one thing I know, dude. Is I'm fucking rock hard. I know that.
Cut the video to us running right now. That's
fuck.
funny.
Damn, dude, man, we could go on for days about shit like that, though.
Oh, we could. I mean,
Yeah.
we can go on days about motivation. I mean, I got so many things we could talk about motivated, and like what does it take to motivate somebody? You know, what does it mean to be motivated? Is motivation real? It's a bunch of fugazi, like
Fugazi, man. Gaze, get inside. Gaze need to get inside. There's too much shit going on out
yeah,
there.
man, too much lizards out there.
The lizard gaze. Ain't nobody really gay. It's a bunch of lizards.
We should have a pod of us just being serious. Man, lizards, man, they're out there. Them gay lizards.
You see two men hugging each other? That's not a real human, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hopefully we never get famous. Someone's
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
clip that.
we're screwed. Oh man.
Oh man, dude, we could really. It's too late now, but we could really get into like AI and now how video evidence is about to be obsolete. Video and audio
Yeah.
evidence. Like shit's crazy, dude. That's a topic for another cast.
The
But
AIs, yeah. The NPCs. Your skinwalkers.
yeah, but all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and
All right.
finish up. If y'all are still listening, thank you for listening. A lot more to come. But yeah, man, this is Sideline Stories. Again, my name is Chandler. This is Tyler. Just doing our thing, not getting in the game. Peace.